Hello. So I thought it would be really helpful to share some information with you about the six figures side hustle challenge that I am working on at the moment. So if you follow us over on Instagram, you will have seen some of my posts. And so basically where we're at right now is we are working to create some additional income streams. Now, part of the reason for this is that we're getting a lot closer to our goal of we're getting a lot closer to our deadline, our financial freedom by 40 deadline. We're both 38, and so we have now less than 2 years to hit that big goal. We're well on the way, but it is definitely going to help us if we can add some additional passive income streams. So I've set myself a challenge. Part of the reason for this challenge too is that it will enable us to replace a really good chunk of our income. So that in itself, if we can get this off the ground, is going to really help us with our financial freedom journey. Now, what are the ground rules for the challenge? Well, there's lots of different ways you can make income from home, but a lot of those things require you to be able to devote a lot of time to. So the work that I do have been doing freelance, that is an hours for dollars kind of a way of making money. So while it's really flexible, or a lot more flexible than working in an office job like I used to, it does require me to sit in front of my computer for a certain number of hours every day. Now, one of our big goals as a family is to be able to take some time off and go traveling. So to be able to take our boys off and travel around Europe in a caravan, or travel around Australia in a caravan. We've got a few different things that we have on our plan. And while I can take my work traveling, it's possible for me to do that. I can work from anywhere, but it does mean that then I'm a bit restricted on what I'm able to do. I'll just have to allow a certain amount of hours every day to work. So it's flexible, but still requires hours for dollars. So part of this challenge is working out some strategies for making some extra income that don't require us to be sitting in front of a computer and selling our hours for dollars. Obviously, pretty much anything you're going to do to try and make some money is going to require some time commitment. But for example, what I'm doing right now, creating videos for YouTube, once those YouTube videos are created and they're up on the channel, and you've got the right number of subscribers, for example, and the right number of hours of being watched on your channel, I'm sure there's a much more eloquent way of putting that, but then you can start generating an income from YouTube. Or, for example, I have written a children's book and I've loaded that onto Amazon. And now, obviously, there was quite a bit of work up front in creating that book, promoting the book, writing the book and getting it onto Amazon. But now it's on there. There is the ability to set it up as print on demand and as an ebook, and I've done that. And now those books can be purchased all around the world without me having to physically do anything. I don't have to package up the books and send them. I don't have to send emails to clients. Amazon takes care of all of that side of stuff. So these are the kinds of things that I'm talking about. One of the other ones we're trying now is stock photos. So this is something I've only just come across recently, but there's lots of different ways where you can create income streams for yourself by creating a product, potentially, doing things that require a small amount of time up front, or it can even be a lot of time up front, but a bit of time up front that then once they're done can generate passive income without you having to constantly be doing work to make it happen. And so that's the big thing I'm working on at the moment. So the 6-figure side hustle challenge is something that I started in May. And so I've loaded a few posts on our Instagram page, and I'm going to load videos here about how I'm going with each of those things, where they're at, whether I've made any money from them. And when I do start making money from them, I will let you know how that is going as well, because I think it'd be really nice for more of us to be able to create this kind of lifestyle and make the most of the time that we have. So the things that I have on my list at the moment, so YouTube is one of them, as I've mentioned. My book is definitely one of them, but I'm also wanting to create some other books. The book that I've published is a children's book, and I'd like to create some books about our financial journey and freelance journey and the things that I've learned during those, and create those into ebooks that are publishable and print on demand, available through Amazon. So I'm going to share about that. As I mentioned, I've loaded stock photos to some stock photo sites. So I'm going to share the journey about that and how that's going. I'm going to share, we've recently started building a share portfolio. So again, another way to create passive income. I'll share a little bit about what I'm learning about doing that. And then there's lots of other things that I'm going to add over time, things like creating other digital products. So I'm working on creating a digital course right now. I'd also like to launch a podcast, if I have the ability to monetize our Instagram channel, those kind of things. I'll share all of this with you as we go. And hopefully then you'll be able to start trying out some of these things yourself without maybe quite so much of the trial and error type of stuff that I'm working through at the moment. So if you want to follow along on the journey, make sure you hit the subscribe button. You'll be able to get the videos that I share on here. But I also share quite a lot of information on our Instagram channel, which is Financial Freedom by 40, all in words. So go along and have a look at our Instagram channel and follow us there, and you'll be able to keep up to date with the 6-figure side hustle challenge and anything else that we have going along on our journey to financial freedom by 40. Thanks for taking the time to watch the video today, and I look forward to talking to you again soon.